Yo, what's good, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's Monday. Yesterday, the Bills played the Rams, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous for that second half. Like, I was shitting my pants for like that last drive when we completed on 3rd and 22, and then we got the PI, which, I mean, there were a bunch of Rams fans bitching about that, but also there was an interception that just shouldn't have been an interception. So I feel like the calls evened out. I mean, if you're a Rams fan, I'm sorry. I have no disrespect to you. That was a great game, great comeback. Just I'm extremely glad that the Bills came out on top of that game. And I'm glad there's no memes with like the 28-3, because it was 28-3 at one point, and the Bills definitely would have been slaughtered on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. But enough with the NFL recap, though. Today's video is going to be another ebook style vid. But yeah, after you're done with this video, if you guys need some more help, you guys want some more plays to run versus any type of coverage, definitely go check out my other video. It should help you out. I mean, it's done really well. But today we are going to be diving into some man beaters, 1 high, 2 high, and no high, like the man double buzz thing. So we're going to be attacking that. Probably not as in-depth as my other video, but still we're going to be going through like 3 or 4 plays you can pull out at any time and just absolutely smoke, man. If by any chance any of you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy Madden Ultimate Team content, you enjoy NFL content, this channel is absolutely right up your alley. I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribe. Like this video for more ebook style vids. I also run a Bills theme team, and we do player spotlight videos for like new cards that are coming out. So if you guys like any of that stuff and you want to see more of it, leave a like. Say what's good down in the comments. Let me know if any of these plays helped you out. Enough with that. We're going to dive farther into this playbook. Las Vegas Raiders playbook on offense. And let's get these man beaters going. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. So this is the first play in our Las Vegas This is the man beater. If there was chapters in like the ebooks, this would be the man beater section. So our first play, gun tight doubles. Usually you want to have your fastest receivers on the outside. So where Sammy Watkins and Tyreek Hill are right now, we're going to take Mecole and we're going to put him where Sammy is. Yeah, right here. We like that. And then the play is going to be called Zig Under, the very first play right there. So this is the play art when you get out on the field. Usually that running back on that swing, I don't really look at that at all. So you might as well just keep him in and block him. And then B, that route is amazing. X, we're going to change. I mean, the route on X kind of runs a little bit weird. So we're just going to change that to a zig. You see it right there. Move the right stick to the left, and then it turns into that. It's a little bit quicker and a little bit more efficient. This play works when you're getting pressed and when they're sagged off like this. So when they're sagged off, we're going to watch X and B at the same time. So when you're snapping the ball, you kind of just got to stare in the middle and see who gets open first. Like Tyreek Hill right there beats his man to the outside. And I mean, of course I'm using Tyreek Hill, who's the fastest receiver in the game. But as long as you have someone that's like upper tier speed, you should be good. So like I said before, keep RB in the backfield and then change X to a zig just because it runs a little bit faster than that normal zig route. So we're going to watch Mecole here. He breaks inside, and see how there's like, you get at least like 5 or 6 yards just off the route alone. So I'm going to show you guys what this play looks like, just like stock, no audibles, no changes or anything like that. So watch X, watch what he does. He like takes a little bit, see how he like comes out and it's weird. He like does a pivot, stops, and then goes out. We don't really like that. So we're going to change X to a zig, keep RB in the backfield just to block for an extra second. Watch how much faster he runs that zig. Beautiful. And then if you can get a fast guy like that, you can get the outside and put the burners on, hurl in, and get absolutely demolished. Instead of putting Tyreek Hill on a zig, we're putting him on a slant, keeping our running back in the backfield, taking Kelsey, moving him to the outside, sending him on a streak. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this play. But if you keep hitting B, your opponent's eventually going to lean towards that, maybe distract his user a little bit. And with this 2 crossing system we've got going on here, his user's going to have to pick one. And we're going to roll out. Tyreek Hill's right there, wide open, that gap right there. Stay in bounds. So that's a beautiful kind of like a little mini mesh thing. It's like the opposite of mesh. So you got the 2 zigs and then the 2 posts and the flag. Okay, so last time I'm doing this, keeping it stock. We're going to watch Mecole right here. We're running Mecole's route one more time. Watch him go to the outside, break in, you throw that inside right away. He gets upfield for a gain of about 7 or 8. So that's the first play you run versus man. You take Mecole every day. This is even stock. You take him past that inside. He's going to have space, get upfield for about, it's a solid 8-yard gain. And I mean, in a weekend league game, it can get really gritty. People are running all the time. And if you just want to get that 7-8 yards, pass that inside, and, you know, just put your head down and like that play, people take it for granted how much 8 yards can get you in a weekend league game, because sometimes these scores be like 13-10. And if you can have a good receiver, or maybe a good tall receiver, or maybe a small little shifty guy getting that ball, then you should be solid. And I'm just running a stock right here. So our second play is going to be out of ISF Slot Close. If you guys watched my first ebook video, you know that I run stretch out of this a lot. So I'll run that once just to show you, how we really do it. So this is ISF Slot Close. If you guys watched the last ebook, you guys know I run this a lot, this stretch play with motioning the receiver. So we're going to run it once just to refresh you guys. All you do is send your receiver in the slot to the right. You get an extra lead blocker out there. If you can seal that end, it's an easy, it's an easy chunk play, right? So, our running back gets down to almost the goal line right there. So we run that a lot in competitive games out of ISF Slot Close. And I'm going to show you a pass play out of this same formation with that motion that will beat any man coverage. So if I'm running this play, right, this stretch right here, if I'm running in a game and it's being very effective, but he's running man and I can't really get the ball anywhere passing-wise, we're going to go into ISF Slot Close, run spacing. But we're going to be making a couple adjustments to the routes. And on defense, we'll just go into dime, 1-4-6, cover one robber, just the basic standard man. Okay, so this is spacing out of ISF Slot Close. The first thing I'm going to do is keep both of my running backs in the backfield. The second thing I'm going to do is put my tight end on a delay fade, which is just moving the right stick up. You see that like light blue thing right there? And then we're going to change both of our routes for our receivers. So Tyreek Hill, you're going to put him on a slant. And then Sammy Watkins, you're going to put him on an out. But also, you're going to take Sammy Watkins, click on him again, and click RB for that smart route. It'll make his out route a little bit deeper. You see that right there? And what I like to do, send Tyreek across the formation. It's extremely important that you motion that slot receiver because he's going to think it's a run again. Especially if you do that run 3 or 4 times. Right when he gets across, hike it. You got Tyreek Hill going across the field, and you can take that right there. Easy money. And I'll show you how to operate with that out route too in a second. We'll incorporate that as well. My voice is low-key like getting worn out because I've said this play so many times. So last time I'm running this, and you don't have to run it exactly like this, as long as you have some sort of motion and then players making in or out breaking routes versus man, you'll be good. So keep both of your running backs in the backfield. Kelsey, honestly, here we're going to put him on a drag. We're not even going to delay fade him. We're going to send Tyreek Hill on a slant, and then Sammy Watkins, we're going to keep on that out and smart route it so it's a little bit farther downfield. Sending Tyreek Hill across the field will flip his route, and then we're right here with it. We are right here with it. We're going to take Tyreek Hill right there, pass lead him up, right in the back of the end zone, touchdown. So, all right, so our last and final play is going to be out of gun trips tight end right here. And it's going to be this play, where is it? Right here, drive post. You see all those different in and out breaking routes? Those routes will beat man coverage right there. I can already tell before even running it. And I have ran this multiple times in game. And this is a play where you don't really have to change much on the play art. Maybe you can send Sammy Watkins in and maybe just drag him so you have one route going the other way. Yeah, that'll work like that. And then, so this is the play art. You send Sammy Watkins across, you drag him. You have 2 of those crossers, and then you have 2 of the posts. And look at wide, just absolutely screaming wide open. So we'll probably run this play like 2 or 3 more times. I'll just take you through my progression as I'm going. So we're going to change our running back to an out going left. And then we're going to be looking for Mecole on that inside breaking route. And then we're just going to, if Mecole's not open, we're going to go right down to Tyreek Hill on this play. And Tyreek Hill is right there because there's a zone in the middle of the field. But, that drag right there, if you can get your fastest receiver, maybe like 91, 92 speed, going across the field like that, you'll be solid. If you run this play stock only, like you're going to get wide open probably almost every time. But I also just figured out a little bit, we've got Chef Nixter Guru Jock checking in. Send Kelsey on a slant right there. Or no, that's not a slant. Send Kelsey on an in or a slant or anything like that. And this little rub we're going to get right here, you might get Mecole flying across the field wide open like that. We're going to throw out of a sack. He's still going to get it and be open. We're going to run that one more time, see if we don't get sacked. For these videos, you can take 1 or 2 plays, pick around, maybe switch up the audibles a little bit. But what I do know is B, right here, Mecole Hardman is going to scream open on this play. So we're going to roll out. Hopefully our right tackle can go to work. Yup, there's Mecole right there. Pass lead him to the right. Touchdown. So this is the thought behind, this is the method behind the madness, right? So you've got 3 receivers on the left, correct? Yes, you have trips on the left. That's why it's called trips tight end. So you have two players going across the field doing shallow routes. Then you have your most inside slot running this, like, it's kind of a deep post type drag type thing, like a crosser. Right now with the stock play art, Kelsey's going to be occupying the same space as Hartman. So if we take Kelsey and we drag him, which will take his man across the field, Mecole is going to open up. Like, he's going to open up like a whore on Halloween. I don't know if that makes sense, but he's just going to get wide open. So I don't know if that saying really makes sense, but what I do know that makes sense. I mean, I'm kind of like losing my mind doing this ebook stuff. I don't know how many more videos I can get out of this. What I do know is Mecole's going to get wide open right there. Pass lead him to the right, keep that corner away from knocking that ball down, and you're golden. And you're golden. So we're going to go through the plays that we just went over. I think it was 3 plays, right? And I'll just, quick refresher on where to find them in the playbook, and then we're going to get out of here. So the first play we ran was out of gun-tight doubles, and it was Zig Under right there. I remember that we put the left outside receiver on a zig, and then we keep the running back in the backfield, and then we look around, you find your reads right there. So our first play is out of gun-tight doubles, Zig Under, Las Vegas Raiders playbook, remember, guys. And then our second play was out of I-form slot close, spacing right there. You make your correct audibles. It's important. It's very important, guys, that you take your receiver in the slot, send him across, because he's going to think, oh, that was the run play. And you're just going to cook with that play. And then the third play we just ran was out of gun trips tight end, and it was this one right here. Was it drive post? No. Was it drive post? Yeah, it was drive post. Drive post right there. And you take your tight end. What's going to work most of the time with this play is you take your tight end, send them across the field, and then roll out. Take Mecole on that drag. It's like a deep crosser post type thing. Mecole will get open on that. And if you're not running rags with the Chiefs, then your most inside receiver on that deep post is going to get open. But that's going to do it for our video. I hope you guys can take at least one of these plays and use it in-game. These plays aren't necessarily going to win you like Madden tournaments or anything like that, or like the Madden Championship Series. But if you find yourself in a weekend league game, or maybe in the playoffs and head-to-head seasons, in a tough situation versus a defender that's running man, you can definitely use at least one of these plays to help you out. And if you have to write it down on a sheet of paper, like what motions and audibles you got to be making, do that and just have it in front of you when you go into a game. If you're new to the channel and you plan on using any of these plays, I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. While you're down there, smash that like button. 50 likes on this video would be absolutely huge. And say what's going down in the comments. Let me know if I missed anything, or if you want to see any other plays or playbooks be deciphered by Guru Scientist Jock. Then I'll do that. Make sure you turn on post notifications, because if you don't have post noties on, you're not goated. So if you want to be goated, turn post noties on. Why wouldn't you want to be goated? That being said, I'm getting out of here. Jock signing out.